What's up, guys? HellaBass, aka Rich Lindgren, back here with another Fantasy Fishing Edge. Taking a quick look back at Bay. Not a great tournament, although the percentage didn't kill me, so I'm guessing a lot of people struggled. Had 2 really good picks and 3 pretty terrible picks. I can't believe Steve Kennedy actually finished in last place, but there it is. That's the tournament recap. Let's make this a quick video because this is all about Lake Fork, and this should be exciting this week. Stetson Blaylock, a former winner at a Texas Toyota Bass Classic, won on Lake Fork with a huge bag, well over 100 pounds, beating out Jason Christie and a few other guys. He's a guy to watch this week. You can say he says only bigs in Livewell this week. Do remind you this is a tournament format where they catch, weigh, release, and they only bring in their biggest fish that's above the slot each day. So it's a little bit different format, and I think this is going to be one you're not going to want to miss on Bass Live. Looking at the tweets, Todd Otten, he's thinking frogs maybe. Listening to some interviews on Bass Talk Live. Make sure to go. I'll put a link to the recent podcast from Bass Talk Live with Keith Combs where he talks about there'll probably be a lot of fish shallow, there'll be some out deep, there could be a shad spawn. Pretty much any way guys want to catch them, they're probably going to catch them, and there's probably going to be multiple guys over 100 pounds this week, so it should be an awesome tournament to watch. Lastly on Instagram, Livesay, definitely going to want to watch this guy. He's a guide on Lake Fork, so he's out there scanning, looking for the juice. I expect big things from him this week. So that being said, let's jump right into the picks. All right. So that being said, Steve Kennedy is letting me down this week, but I think he's going to throw a swim bait. I think he's going to throw a big jig, and I think he's going to catch the fire out of him. I think he's by far the best pick in Bucket E. I don't know who else to really look at. There's a couple Texas guys here that you could think about, but I really don't want to take all Texas guys. Bucket D, Ray Hanselman has pretty much owned the Texas division of the Opens and the Everstart / Stren / Costas. And I can't see a scenario, even though he's 47% of the ownership, why I would want to pick against him there. I'm sure some of these other guys in this bucket are definitely going to catch him, but he just seems so far and above the rest of those guys. He just seems like an automatic pick. Keith Combs, a former winner of the TTBC on Lake Fork, is a Texas guy. He shows up for big Texas events. It's hard not to pick him, and the percentage shows why. I think other guys to think about in this book are maybe Clark Wentland. Hunter Shyrock could do well if there's a lot of bedding fish. He likes to, fish for spawning bass. I think Jamie Hartman seems like a guy that could go after the big ones. Maybe Brock Mosley. It's a couple guys to consider in this bucket, but it's really hard to pick against Keith Combs. Bucket B, there are some good picks here. Zeldane, obviously a lot of people are gravitating to him for reasons that he likes to throw a swim bait. There's a local guy, Bivens, Texas, is only about 90 minutes from Lake Fork. A lot of these guys could catch him. Matt Herron has won a TTBC on Ray Hubbard, I think it was. But I think this is my one sneaky pick where I'm going against the grain. Jason Williamson has showed up very well at Amistad, at Falcon, other big weight tournaments. He's really good offshore. He's not afraid to throw big baits, big crankbaits, things like that, big worms. And I like his chances to go big in this tournament as well. So that's my kind of one zag instead of zig, and instead of going shock. That's where I hope to make up some ground on everybody because I'm going with a lot of favorites outside of this. So lastly, in this bucket, I think Stetson Blaylock is a great pick. He won here before. Any of these guys that are known for catching them, like Canterbury, the Johnstons, guys you'd expect to catch big bags are all potentially good picks in this bucket. But I don't know how you go against the guy that guides on this lake. It's his home lake. He posts videos on Instagram all the time of catching giants with guides, so I expect big things out of him. So you can see my winning weight, 108 pounds, 7 ounces. It could be light. There is a pretty good chance that this actually challenges Paul Elias's total weight. Who knows? It may not be that great, but it still should be one of the best tournaments to watch all year. So hopefully you guys make your picks, you get excited, tune into Bass Live this week. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like some of these videos so you can make sure you get the next video that comes up. And thanks for tuning in.